Today I'm going to share with you the simple life that I have from up here in Wollongong, right near the beach and where I can see all these beautiful sunrises, down to where we're at our place in the hinterland behind Eden, right up there in the bush. Now it's been a pretty cold winter. You can see all that mist down there in the valley, so it's called for quite a few layers, and my life is pretty simple, so I've kept things simple with boho looks that are comfortable and easy to throw on and to throw off when you get home and you just want to get snuggle in front of the fire. Now this little number is buttoned down all the way down the front, so it enables you to wear. I've worn tights, but you could wear jeans or leggings underneath it. I've added a belt, I've added a vest, I've added a crossbody bag in a nice boho look, and this great little leather jacket that I picked up from a second-hand shop for almost next to nothing, and that little cap as well. So here I'm just sharing with you some of the blooms that are starting to come out as we move towards the end of winter and into the spring. And you can see, very, very pretty place to live, very high up, just fresh air and lots of it. This is why I'm into this sort of slow fashion thing, because I'm thinking, I don't want to see everything get ruined. I don't want this beautiful planet that we live on with all these gorgeous flowers, plants, trees, all the bees and the animals to be destroyed just so that we can wear beautiful things or so we can have more of more. My early mornings down here consist of getting up very early. We could be talking 6:30. And getting outside with a nice cup of tea and just watching and observing, looking at these butterflies, watching the little bees, looking at the flowers, seeing what is the latest bloom that's come out overnight. Just enjoying the sky, seeing the way the clouds are moving across the sky, and taking that time to just meditate on how lucky I am and on the things that I'd like to see come into my life. When was the last time you had a chance to do that for yourself? So the next dress is another boho dress. I actually got it from the same little shop in Merimbula, which is a local beachside town from where we are. And they're made in Paris, so they're pretty flash dresses. But oh my goodness, it's just gorgeous. It's got all these little details on it. And once again, I've gone for belts. And we've got our little visitor here. This is one of our little wallabies. We call him Blinky because he's only got one eye. Obviously had a bit of a kerfuffle. And now we're moving on to our wombat. He didn't even know I was there. I was just sitting watching the bees. We've got, as I've said to you before, we've got bees. And he got a bit of a surprise when he saw me. Sort of turned tail and ran off. So the other thing that we like to do is we're apiarists, sort of. I mean, it's not a big concern. I wouldn't mind it being a big concern, but John's just not that into it. So what can you do? I can't lift it all myself. So we've got a couple of these hives, and we just check on them, make sure that there's no disease in them, make sure that the bees are getting along happily, make sure that they're not doing something naughty like they are here, where they're making their little honeycomb out of the frame. So we had to fix that all up. You see it's all covered in it, and then we press down the honeycomb when it's good and ready, and we have our honey. Another thing that we watch is our cats. There's Thor is a little Siamese, and Loki is a little white oriental, and they have little fights, and then they kiss and make up, and they have little snoozes together. They bring a lot of joy. Just watching them brings your blood pressure down, I'm telling you. And then it's back up to Wollongong for nice walks along the beach and a relaxing time again. Thank you for joining me in my little corner of the web, and take care.